Ahnung. Das hat gestern erst, also gestern war richtig schlimm. Oder vorgestern, eins von beiden. Also mittlerweile muss ich hier wirklich mit Netzeinbrüchen rechnen. Und ja, schade für euch, ne? Aber was soll ich mägen?
Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea. But my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
There is an absurd poetry to my situation. Physician, heal thyself.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
There is no need to apologize, Edgar. You offered me sanctuary when I had none.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
Oh. Naja, okay. Oh, das ist mein Ziel, oder was? Ist abgefahren.
Do you need something, Jonathan?
I have just a few questions.
Then ask away. I'm at your service, Doctor.
Since I'm the one working for you, what should I know about Pembroke Hospital?
Well, for many years, we have been the only medical facility in this part of town that people can rely on. We support the community here, as well as provide health care.
Where do we stand today?
Well, to be honest, we cope on a day-to-day basis. The first wave of the Spanish flu last summer took us by surprise. We lack many of the basic necessities needed.
What do you expect of me?
What we need is hope. You were a soldier. This is a war. This white coat's still a uniform. We fight to help the poor, the sick of the East End, the forgotten.
You mentioned something about a secret society. A brotherhood, if I recall. Could you elaborate?
Certainly. I've been a member of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole for several years. We are pledged to monitor and report vampire activity in England as impartial scientific observers.
That explains your nightly wanderings about the docks and the questions you ask.
I feel it wasn't mere coincidence that led us to that part of town. There was something as yet unseen that set those chain of events in motion.
Yet you don't fear me. And still, you know the monster that lurks beneath the civilized surface.
The Brotherhood has studied your kind for centuries. We believe you are as supernatural as a lion is to a gazelle.
Since you seem quite the expert on vampires, what could you tell me about my condition and how it came about?
As men of science, our first step is always to start with what we know. Forget the myths, the hackneyed scrawlings in the penny dreadfuls. They do not scratch the surface of the truth you now find yourself in.
The sun. The morning following my transformation. Its rays burned me. There was pain, smoke, and my skin blackened.
You will find there is very little that can kill a vampire, my friend. You have been offered relative immortality. The sun will most certainly hurt you, leaving you weakened and damaged, but it will not destroy you.
Must I take a life to live?
You are a vampire. You feed, and blood is the sole sustenance that can sustain your immortal frame. And only a living creature contains the nourishment you require.
The man we pursued and slew in the canning factory, William Bishop, I believe, was he a vampire?
He was a Skald, technically speaking. The debate rages as to their classification. Some think them a subspecies of vampire, others something else.
How do Skalds come into existence?
The name means slave. The etymology may indicate that they are a lesser species of vampire. From what I know, vampires tend to despise them.
Just for clarity, what differences are there between myself and a Skald?
A Skald is easier to eliminate, Jonathan, even if they remain formidable foes for the unprepared. Vampires... Now, vampires exist beyond the mortal realm.
We'll see each other again soon, Edgar.
Giant morgue disguised as a hospital.
Good evening, Miss Havcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
Have you heard of any blackmailing going on within these walls?
I have no time for mortal games. My secrets are beyond their comprehension, Dr. Reed.
Tell me, Thelma, what do you really know about vampires?
I saw one and he saw me. I watched him hunt and kill. I saw his terrible wounds heal as his victim died. And then I knew I was saved.
You mean you actually saw a vampire? Here in London?
Yes. And it has been the answer to my pain. I must drink and kill to regenerate my decaying body. I am a vampire too.
No, you are deluded. You think you crave blood, but you have no physical need for it. You have no idea what that is like.
But what am I feeling? It cannot only be in my head. I know my flesh is rotting. I feel it. It disgusts me.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Okay.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet Lady of Mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a vamp... The lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
Apologies. You've taken me by surprise. I'm very happy to see you.
The pleasure is mine, Doctor.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Pardon my boldness, Your Ladyship, but I have questions concerning this condition we share.
As a newborn, your hunger for answers is rivaled only by your thirst for blood. But the questions need wait.
I'm a scientist. My trade is in the deciphering of mysteries, and I need information to feed my mind.
I will gladly answer every question you have, but first, prove yourself capable of resolving my predicament without eating the culprit.
Have any of the patients given you trouble?
These poor souls have so little left to live for. I do my best to ease their pain.
The world would be a better place if it were cared for by women like you.
You make me blush. I am simply a necessary evil.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
Who would be so foolish as to threaten you? A kindred spirit.
Even if it were the case, and I highly doubt it, a vampire would have asked for something more valuable than money. My suspicions lean toward a patient or their family.
What are your expectations? Please be precise.
As the newly appointed surgeon of this hospital, you are in an excellent position to ask innocent questions and deftly learn the identity of my blackmailer.
If we're dealing with an ordinary criminal, surely you've the means to deal with it yourself, if I may.
As immortal tradition doth dictate, all fangs and hypnotic eyes ablaze, the blood would run like a river. That's what I hope to avoid. Violence has a tendency to spiral out of control.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
Ah ja.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Have you heard of any underhand dealings going on in this hospital?
There are a lot of secrets round here. I'm not surprised someone tried to make money from them.
What kind of secrets?
I'm not in the gossip business, Dr. Reed. If you want to know more, you better talk to Harriet Jones. She's the oldest patient here.
Goodbye, Milton.
Daily routine.
Simpletons, these nurses. Bred with no respect.
Lucky, Lucky. Lucky. Was hatten wir? Sappho, Royal Garden Alley Theater. So, du. Ein Stinkesau.
What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
Please, calm down, madam. I assure you that I am highly qualified. I'm just back from war duty.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
If I didn't know better, Miss Jones, I'd be inclined to say you enjoy this type of idle gossip.
God's honest truth, Doctor. It's just the way it is here. Most of these bitches would let you freeze to death before getting you a blanket.
You seem to know more about the goings-on here than anyone else. Beware, Miss Jones, in case suspicion should fall on you.
That's it. Blame the old and infirm. I see those little bitches' greedy little eyes. Just waiting for me to pop off they are.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round. The patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them. Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
Have you heard any talk of blackmail going on in the hospital?
If you're running some official inquiry, you had better question the patients. They know more than the staff, especially old Miss Jones.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
I'm quite busy right now, Dr. Reed.
I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reed, but your motive. Is it money, fame,
Ja, die Abstürze
or
tun
are
mir
you
echt
truly
leid.
dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
Ja, ne? Ja, dem geht's aber auch nicht so gut, wa? Der ist zwar gesund, aber oh shit. Fehlt ja schon einiges. So, ich habe viele Wissen ist unsere wichtigste Waffe. Kein Grund, mich vor ihnen zu richten. Ja.
This is ridiculous. My blood transfusion technique saved many lives, and you know it.
You see? That is exactly what I hate about people like you. You avoid this kind of accusation instead of facing reality.
Ah.
It seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd.
Okay, habe ich hier noch was Neues? Nee. Habe ich hier noch was Neues? Nee. Habe ich hier noch was? Ja.
Have you heard about any blackmail going on in this hospital?
Blackmail? Nonsense.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Okay, finde Schwester Pippa Hawkins. Oh, hier ist auch noch was zum Looten. Schön, dass hier alles aufgefüllt wird. Das ist hier ja schon. Schwester! Schwester!
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
So, persönliche Fragen? Habe ich schon was Neues? Nein. Da mache ich das hier.
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones. Do not pay attention to her, Doctor. She's full of fanciful tales.
Miss Jones verdient unsere Hilfe.
No matter how you feel about her, Miss Jones deserves our help.
Who says I don't care for her? Hate is what keeps that old crone alive.
She could have been telling the truth about the mysterious man.
That old witch will end up in hell soon enough. Who cares if a nurse finds some happiness where she can?
Alter, sie sind alle negativ, ey. Nichts Neues. Wunderbar.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Okay. Die scheinen ja alle ziemlich angepisst zu sein wegen der alten Frau. So, Ophelia, Gwyneth, Milton. Philia bist du. Harriet, Selma, die Lady Milton. Wo sind die? Oh Gott, das sieht ja nicht besonders aus. Finde Schwester Gwyneth. Ach, die ist ja hier vorne. Hier. Ja.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Da ist ihr.
Do you know if any of the hospital staff have criminal backgrounds?
The people who work here all come from very different backgrounds, Doctor. Just like the patients.
Hier was Neues? Nö. Hier was Neues? Nö. Okay.
Have you seen a strange man visiting any of the nurses here?
I've never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Ja, das sind alles unten. Wo ist denn hier unten, ey? Ist hier unten am Hafen oder was? Oh, Tatsache. Mensch, guck mal her. Jo. Ey, wer bist du denn? Achso, du bist der.
Have you found Oswald?
Not yet, sir. I need more information first.
All right. What do you want to know?
Weiß ich nicht. Nix,
I
eigentlich
have
gar
all
nichts.
the information I need for now. If I find anything out about your friend, I'll let you know as soon as I can.
Thank you, Dr. Reed.
Mhm. Sinne. Sinne. Ja, Sinne. Ja, tolle Sinne. Ja. Ach, da.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
Ach, Ophi. Ophi Sophie. So, geht man die mal hinterher, wa? Oh, die ist jetzt weg. Oh Gott. Ah, ist ja die Kanalisation. Mensch, da muss ich ja so rein. Oh Mann, das kann jetzt das werden. Bestimmt direkt der nächste Bossfight. In jedem Gebiet gibt's Bossfight, okay. Ja, das kann ja mal wieder lustig werden. Das Sterben ist dann wieder groß bei mir. No. Defensive. Defensive. Da brauche ich aber 600 Punkte für. Um dieses blöd Blutschild zu machen. Oh. Hätte auch noch 5 Sekunden das Ding. Ja, lustig. So. Popla. Kanalisation. Boah, was ein verkackter Name, ey. Oh, sind denn hier Affen, ey. Sind denn hier welche? Da unten ist einer. Was ist denn da unten? Was steht denn da? Frische irgendwas. Gibt's hier oben irgendwas? Ach, da unten atmet schon wieder jemand. Müssen Sie mal alle atmen. Alter. Was geht denn hier? Irgendwo ein Tier oder was? Was denn hier? Hey, die Canalization. Oh Gott, was ist hier passiert? Oh, da atmet schon wieder was. Ich hab schon wieder Angst.
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
Oh, grün. 8, 6. Okay. Hello. Look at me. Look at me in your heartbeat, baby. Give me a blah. Das ist schade. Immerhin. Ja. Hey, au. Was? Nein. Hör auf mich zu beißen! Beiß mich nicht! Ja. Arschkind, ja. Ein Arschkind. Ach Gott, da kommt direkt der nächste Patient. Schwör Spooky! Fuck, und beiß mich! I'm beating! Oh Mann, Alter! Ist dein Ernst? Noch hart aus. Was? Was das? Junge! Schließ. Okay, hier ist auch noch was. Ha, hier ist irgendwo. Oh, das sieht nicht gut an. Ich geh mal da lang. Ich gibt's hier irgendwo Ratten. Ne, gibt's nicht. Ja, das ist wieder Bossfight, wa? Da unten ein großer Raum. Ja, große Räume sind meistens Bossfights. Das ist doch ganz toll. What the fuck? Fuck, und let's beat it. Was? Was bist du denn da? Arschkeks, ey. Bad. Was ist denn hier? Stachelkeule. Ein Zweihandding, ne? Ich hab's ja nicht so mit zwei Händen. Ich hab's nicht so mit zwei Händen. Ja, ich bin schon reingekommen. So. Okay, und schreien sie schon wieder. Die Schreihälse des Schreins. Beat it. So. Hier liegt nichts. Oh ja, da ist ja schon wieder so ein Doppelkopf. Give me your blood. Boah, 72 Schaden, oh shit, ey. Oh, der war ja schnell kaputt. Sammelobjekt. Geile. Ah, lecker Ratte. Lecker. Ja, bitte mir. Na drin. Okay, wo geht's hier runter? Hier runter geht's zum Bossfight, oder? Ja. Oh, da ist auch noch was. Wo muss ich überhaupt hin? Ich muss da runter, hä? Boah, nee, da will ich aber noch nicht hin, ne? Ich muss ja noch diesen Seppelkopf hier finden. Ist ja hier irgendwo. Wo ist denn der? Ein Burger retten. X. Ups. Alter. Hör auf damit. Bam. Take this. Take this, Junge. Take this. Stirb. You die. So, looten. Erstmal ordentlich ablooten hier. Looten. Looten. Was ist das denn hier? Kleingeld. Und hier geht's raus, okay. Ja, what? Hier ist so eine Kiste. Zum Glück funkelt das, sonst wäre ich nämlich schon überall dran vorbeigelaufen. Hey du.
Are you injured, sir?
Help me get out of here. I need to get out.
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd be glad to help you, but you must calm down first. Please, take a deep breath and tell me your name.
Okay, I'm Oswald Thatcher. Please, I need to get out.
Mr. Thatcher, your friend Newton sent me to help you. Do you remember him?
Yes, I do.
Good. Now leave this place and enjoy the cool night air. It's quite invigorating. I'm sure you'll feel better if you do.
Bürger gerettet. Du hast einen Bürger gerettet. Bis zur nächsten Nacht ist er in seinen Bezirk zurückgekehrt. Hau ab, Junge. Geh weg. Ach, schwör ab, Junge.
Are you sure you're all right, sir?
Yes, I'll be... As soon as I can see the sky...
Irgendwas bekommen. Also bis zur nächsten Nacht ist er in seinem Bezirk, ja? Okay. So, dann kann ich jetzt auch da runter und dann... Was liegt denn hier noch? Wo war denn das? Hier unten, ne? Ja. Das war da unten. Oh, das kann jetzt... What? What the fuck? Ah, lecker, lecker, lecker. Ah. Eigentlich noch eine Ratte. Wo ist sie hin? Da. Ah, lecker. Lecker. Oh Gott, jetzt geht das hier runter. Oh, schon wieder Bossfight. Bossfight. Große Räume gibt's immer ein Bossfight, Leute. Immer. Und immer wieder. Oh Gott, was ist das denn?
What sort of creature is this?
Oh. Was schnippe die Schnapp? Ah. Fuck. Oh. Schnipp. I beat you. Oh Gott, was kommt denn jetzt? Ach, das ist scheiße. Daneben, oder? Verarschen. Ja. Oh, Schnibbi. Auf damit.